Hi, Gary here. You ever seen a quarterback go back and all of a sudden his arms up and gets hit from the blind side by a defensive player and of course fumbles the ball and the whole game changes? You know, it's really a horrible thing when you get blindsided like that. Well, that's not much different than what's happening now with different disruptive technologies. And really what it's about is awareness, being able to see the blind side if you're in business or personally and when you're building your wealth. So I got 7 disruptive technologies I want to go through today. The first is communication. Qualcomm is putting up 900 kind of shoebox size satellites in low Earth orbit to be a worldwide internet web with very small collector like the size of a lamppost to collect them anywhere in the world you can put these things. First ones are going up in the spring of 2018. Take a few years for that to happen. Not to be outdone, Tesla is putting up 4,425 to do the same thing. Next, 3D printing. Autodesk can now print an entire house. Looks beautiful. $200 a square foot. They're doing one this year. The strength is 4 times more than regular building materials, which means designers can do a lot more with it. More to come on that. On the other material side, Tesla now has this summer actual shingles that are solar panels. Each individual asphalt shingle is a solar panel, and it's the same price as regular shingles. That's going to make a big difference down the line. Drones. Well, you saw in the Super Bowl, Lady Gaga, if you watched that show, it showed the American flag with 500 mini drones with those lights in the background. Really phenomenal. Think of it from agriculture standpoint. They can now look over an entire field, see where they need the water, pesticide, and so forth. They can actually now very shortly have mini drones going down a row, looking at each plant, each leaf, to see if there's a pest on it to kill pesticides, water. It's really changing the world significantly. Autonomous vehicles. Hey, Uber delivered 50,000 beers, no kidding, in Colorado a few months ago with an autonomous semi-truck driving. That's cool. A company called Otto, O-T-T-O, is doing that full-time. Bunch of ex-Google employees working on that. Lots more to come on autonomous vehicles. They're also doing autonomous aircraft, VTOL aircraft. That's basically propellers by Airbus and Uber and Skype. But that's still 5 years off. Robots. Foxconn's a big employer in China, have a couple $1 million employees. They just replaced 60,000 employees in one plant out of 110,000 with robots. Next, AI, artificial intelligence. If you haven't seen it yet, Amazon's Echo, that's Alexa, and now Google Home have the ability to provide pretty much an artificial intelligence. Now, it's really hard to understand because it's so different. Just like before the internet, when the internet came on, we quite didn't know what that was going to mean. AI is going to make huge inroads. We're just seeing the start of that with these various connected pieces like Alexa and OK Google to be able to give us information just by speaking to it. Finally, AR, which is augmented reality. What is that? Well, you have the physical world out here that we live in, and you have the virtual reality world, and in between is mixed reality. So think of it, you're wearing something called a HoloLens that Microsoft has developed, and you're seeing the entire virtual world, and then you start bringing in slowly 1 or 2 items from the virtual world that you can actually work with in the real world. Application, you're out fixing an elevator, you see the whole design of the interior of the elevator, electronics, and everything else, and you're a repairman fixing that. They actually have that in place right now, and so more and more that's happening. AR is going to be really big. So how does this affect you? What's the awareness level here? Well, builders, farmers, people, services, robots, everybody's being affected by this in little ways, and it keeps steamrolling, growing faster and faster. Look at your own wealth, your own business, how it affects you to make sure you don't get blindsided. Till next time, enjoy.